We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 58, who's set? Right.
Throwing on their first play. Flushed out of the pocket. Carry going downfield, it's caught. And he's going to... Just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans have a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go, set. 319,
now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Fields on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Don't jump. Ready? Who's the set?
Shotgun snap to Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made in close. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Another carry for him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
11 empty. Hey, here we go. 12. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. A lot of mass on the move here. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 25.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields taking a chance to the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
You got it. Here we go. Right.
Fields on 3rd. Buying some time right. Connection is made. Io Manor. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So he picked up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
A gain of 14. First down, Tennessee.
Straight ahead with Williams. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Complete out to the right. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
Fields now on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. No doubt going to take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Here's Fields to throw. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind line.
That's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. 11.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. New set of downs for him from the 31. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Chased out to his right. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. So tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they make the stop, we're going to say, about the 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New set of downs from 37. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
11 mighty.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Play action now. Burrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
4 yards.
12.
And the Bengals 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Forced out to his right. Completed to his running back. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So
sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Gun. Start. 180. Start.
Burrow from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Titans will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. First down, and they go right back to it. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Setting him on the dime. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
11.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. On the move, headed right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself will try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Fields on third. Finds him over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans have a first. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Got TK, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Sent down by Cody Barton. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 26. And the Bengals have a first down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to 1 late in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Side.
Here's Williams to stop the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Fields out of the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Fields, buying some time right. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Nice instructions. Good night.
Fields now on 3rd. He rolls to his right. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Headed out right. There's another one to Williams. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Well, a field goal would break this tie, Brock, but the offense is staying out there. It's 4th and goal. They do snap it. Here's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
I'm wondering.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On 2, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here.
Here's the long back on the handoff. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. Here. 11 mighty. 11 Shahad. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A pickup there of 39. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first down. Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jimmy DK, the one he was looking for. So it'll be second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here we go, son.
He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Here we go. Hey, 319.
Desperation time here. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that first down. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Titans down by 7. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Williams now on first and 10. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to throw. It's his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Drops this one down here for Williams. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Running right, it's Williams. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. They'll look to throw it. Good man, folks. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He'll put everything he's got behind it. While still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Here he is to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves touchdown big. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Setting up to pass. On the left side, Taylor has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Buying some time right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Will line up for the
3-19
conversion.
Go.
Now Fields again. We're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Titans, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does him no good. They got to go for broke here. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And that's the Bengals who are on that one, and that's a wrap on this ball game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think